Mm.
Welcome back to Whiskey Happens. I'm Garrett. That's Travis. We're talking about Cooper's Craft tonight. Can't believe we've never actually reviewed the bottle.
So this will be my first time drinking Cooper's Craft. You've talked very highly about it. It's just not in Texas. You can't find it in Texas, and I don't know why, or at least not around where I am in. So I was in Mississippi, saw it on the shelf, and texted Garrett. I said, "Which one of these do you normally buy out of the two?" And he told me, and I bought it. And now we're going to review it because you're popping my Cooper's Craft Cherry.
John would be proud at such verbiage. Which, speaking of him, I don't think we do a show now without mentioning him at least once. He actually made me aware that it wasn't common for him either. I sent him a handshake, or I poured him a handshake and maybe forgot to send it. I don't know. I'll look behind me when we're done. But let's get into this nose.
All right.
Hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So on the nose, I'm getting
I'm getting a lot of char on this.
You say char?
Yeah, heavy char, a lot of cinnamon, very spicy. Let me put it that way. It's spicy.
I get the cinnamon. I'm getting a little bit of nutmeg. Um, sure, I don't know. Going to each zone. Faint corn,
Yeah.
ethanol, and a small amount of citrus, I think.
A little bit. All right, let's try this bad boy. Wow. Okay, so definitely not. It doesn't drink like it smells to me because I wasn't getting a whole lot of fruit or citrus, but now I am. So I'm getting a
Mm-hmm.
lot of like pear, apple, of course, vanilla, but still that spice. So I don't know if that spice is coming from like a cinnamon aspect or if it's coming from like you were saying, like a nutmeg, but it's got that little bit of kick right at the end. It's not bad. It's just you can feel it. You can tell that you're drinking 100 proof bourbon.
Yeah, I would say it's been a while. I want to say my bottle is about a month old, or whenever we did the last video that we mentioned it. Um, if you're watching these videos in order, but I'm not getting so much of the cinnamon on the palate. I am getting more of a not the typical brown forman nuttiness, but like
Mm-hmm.
like peanut brittle,
Mm-hmm.
and along with the fruits, like a fruity peanut brittle, and then on the back end, it's kind of getting more of the pear that you mentioned,
Yeah.
stone fruit finish, and
Yeah.
it's not. I don't remember the mash bill offhand, but it's not much of a spice note on the back end.
Yeah, it finishes really clean. I'll agree with you. The finish is more um, fruit forward, I would say, and it stays, which I love. All my favorite finish when you're drinking any bourbon is it doesn't dissipate as soon as you swallow, and you're just sitting there and you don't still have a little bit lingering. I like that feeling of having that, and this definitely gives you that.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if Woodford has ever put out anything around 100 proof. Obviously, Woodford's at 90. The batch proofs
Mm-hmm.
110 to 120s
Yeah.
area. But I'm not sure if there's ever been. What does Double Oak sit at? I think that's whiskey 101.
Yeah, it's double oaked is in the 90s as well, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's 100 proof at all. I think it's
No,
90.4. I think it's the same.
yeah, I don't have. I actually I took the double oaked with me to Mississippi, and so I killed the bottle, and I don't have another bottle. I got to go buy a double oak now.
I'm gonna get on a tangent here. I think double oak was a thing where it's like it felt sophisticated to have it, or like you were in the know if you had it. So in the beginning of my bourbon journey,
Yeah.
I definitely always had a bottle. Or oh, they have double oak on the shelf, pick up a bottle. Uh, but Woodford has been pretty good, other than the batch releases they have, which are not meant to be plentiful. But
Mhm.
their lineup is never missing, unless I've never gone in a store looking for the malt, but I assume it's there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be out of stock unless the truck didn't come for that day or whatever.
Yeah. You go in, you see the normal Woodford, you always see the green label, the blue label, and the red label all next to each other, always. And so in most big box stores, I'm not saying every little store has it, but all the big box stores that you've
Yeah,
been
I
to.
mean, unless they have a rye section, I
Yeah.
think that's the only time where you see the green move. And
Yeah. That's true.
but yeah, good point. But I do think enough people aren't talking about this spirit as and maybe it's a distribution problem. I don't know.
It's interesting. It's interesting that Texas is one of the biggest consumers of whiskey and bourbon, and it's not readily available in Texas, in Dallas at least, which I know is one of the largest markets. So, uh, Cooper's
I
Craft, Brown Foreman, you got your work to do. Put it in
I've read
Dallas.
that there's more distilleries in Texas than there is Kentucky.
Really, that's
Yep.
interesting.
I mean, it doesn't mean they're
Did not.
good by any means, but they exist. They're
Well, I
on their way to
mean,
greatness.
yeah, I mean, there's like at least 5 or 6 there's 5, I think 5 now in Fort Worth alone, which is crazy to me. But
Yeah.
we can't go down that rabbit hole and that tangent on this. What are you grading this? Is this, I know what you normally would grade it, but what would you grade it drinking it right now?
Uh, this is a rocks for me. I enjoy drinking it neat, but as it is the spring equinox,
Mm-hmm.
this is something I started drinking in the summer and I carried on throughout the year. And I don't think it's definitely been a staple year long drink. I probably don't drink this more than Eagle Rare, but it's on par.
Nice.
How about you?
Um, I'll do the same. I think rocks. This is definitely one that I will put into my heavy rotation to sip on more readily. But now that I know I can get it in Mississippi and I can call a friend there just to go buy and ship me some, that's always good to know exactly where I can buy it. So, yeah, I'll give it that as well. So that'll do it for us tonight. Hope you guys liked the content. If you did, hit the like, subscribe, all those fun things. Go over to our website, check that out as well. A lot of cool merchandise there. And then stay tuned. We're going to be doing a giveaway here shortly. So